Let's bring in Texas Congressman Brian Babin. He is the co-chair of the House Border Security Caucus and very familiar with the entire unfolding, constant, ongoing crisis that's happening there on the border. First off, I just want to get your thoughts. This is DHS responding to McCarthy's call for Mayorkas to resign the investigation. Secretary Mayorkas is proud to advance the noble mission of this department, support its extraordinary workforce, and serve the American people. The department will continue our work to enforce our laws and secure our border while building a safe, orderly, and humane immigration system. Members of Congress can do better than point the finger at someone else. They should come to the table and work on solutions for our broken system and outdated laws, which have not been overhauled in 40 years. Your thoughts on that reaction from DHS?
Well, it is absolutely just preposterous for somebody to come out and say something like that when we've had, 23 months of what's been going on down at the border. Mayorkas has abandoned his sworn oath. He should resign right now, or he should be impeached immediately. I think that, and I agree 100% with our new Speaker designate, Kevin McCarthy. Who I was with, and several of my other colleagues down on the border in El Paso, and we saw with our own eyes. I mean, we saw a tent city with hundreds of tents, probably with well over 1,000 illegal migrants just clamoring, yelling, and carrying on across the river and making demands, from what I could understand. And yet, we are told. That Mayorkas is saying that he's got the border secure, that he has operational control of the border. Nothing could be further from the truth. This man has created this crisis along with his president, his boss. They own this crisis, the worst disaster at the border that this country has ever seen. We're being swamped by illegal immigrants. In fact, listen to this. The influx of illegal aliens so far adds up to roughly 7 illegal migrants for every 10 American births. They are trying to change America, and they are doing a great job. And people say, is this on purpose? Yes, it is on purpose. And we say, why? Why would they do this? Because they know that they're bringing in people that would be Democrat votes. And if you don't believe me, over in the Senate under Chuck Schumer right now, they are trying to give amnesty to illegal aliens to make them into new Democrat voters, to give them amnesty. This is exactly what is going on.
It's an incredible situation. We bring you these pictures every day on Fox News Channel. Anybody that's watching knows that we have been highlighting this nonstop and letting the American people know that this exists and it is ongoing. There was an interesting suggestion, this from one of your colleagues, Democrat El Paso Congresswoman Veronica Escobar, who spoke with Fox News and had this idea, that a bipartisan idea. She thinks she can work with people across the aisle on this, hiring civilians to do the processing of migrants that are coming across the border and allowing the Border Patrol to focus on other things. We know so much of the challenges have fallen to the people of Texas, the workers in Texas, the Border Patrol in Texas, the lawmakers in Texas. Your thoughts on her idea?
That all that's going to do is just make it facilitate more of them come across. That's what's going to happen. We certainly want our Border Patrol. They're heroes. We met with them. We honored them. We served them Thanksgiving dinner while we were there in El Paso at the Border Patrol Center. These people are working very, very hard. Their morale is extremely low. Their recruitment is down, way down. Their morale is so low, they've had 14 suicides. They've had 3 suicides just in the last week. The Mayorkas and the Biden administration have demonized them, have thrown them to the curb so many, many times. Let me tell you something. The migrants themselves are dying. We've had 856 dead migrants found on the border. They are routinely subjected to robberies, to sexual assaults, to murder by these cartels. Numerous atrocities have been documented. Unaccompanied children are farmed out by our own HHS, our HHS department, Health and Human Services, to so-called families. When I asked the question down there, are you doing DNA checks, or are you doing criminal background checks on these so-called families? No, we don't have the resources to do that. So what's happening? The Biden administration under Mayorkas at the DHS, they basically complete the last link in the human smuggling and child sex trade in America.
There's an enormous amount of paperwork. I can't imagine getting, the results back for DNA tests. But Congressman, thank you so much for sharing your insights on this Thanksgiving Eve. We really appreciate it. We wish your family a wonderful celebration this year. Thank you.
You too, Molly. Thank you. God bless. Happy Thanksgiving.